So as I was saying earlier, there was somebody at work that didn't like me. And from there, I got golfed out. I've questioned around, when we talk universal, what exactly happened with the intermixing with unions, because I think that that is where the conflict, the entanglement really happened, because it should never have been cross lines, but it turned out to be cross lines. And then a lot of other stuff happened after the fact, so the existence was still there. So it's unions too should go. I think we've come beyond that point. We're human. We can talk. We can figure things out, or not, because look what they're doing. There's no real protection. Some of you might feel as if you've been protected. How many in your company have not been? I'd be curious who and why, what perspective, right? There'd be a lot of things I'd be questioning. A lot of things. It exists. It exists, at least here in Canada. I don't know what else goes on in the rest of the world. I don't know where it started or anything like that. But I can tell you it's sick and twisted, especially considering the level of stress. Finances will always be because of taxes, and it's kind of gross. It's kind of gross the way this world works, and the way people sit on top and just play the way they play. It's no wonder. It is no wonder that some people can talk the way they can talk. You know what I mean? It's no wonder. Because they really get to be in circles that help to build who they are. And then they look down on the ones that don't get those circles. That's the worst part of it all, eh? You know what I mean? You don't live my life. Like, oh, come on. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, it is what it is. And I guess that's why I've lived life forward without judgment. I'm sorry if I'm not a poker player and some people could notice in me, notice in you, or something like that. I apologize, because guess what? That's just who I was. It's like I question things all the time, or maybe it was just there. It felt like. So you guys did that before, though. This is old stuff, and I never did get a real answer on that. In a while. Seen as one way, seen as what? It's full rights went through my mind. Nope, it would not be. I just said full rights if it's gone through my mind. Full rights. Because you've got no rights. This is my brain, not yours. You've got no rights. No, I won't. It was weird. And in the background. The fuck was that supposed to be about? Excuse me. Look, be worried about giving the finger. Anyway, so obviously went off again. Anyway, so yeah, no, so I questioned the unions and the fact that they should probably go as well. It was quite the situation. It was kind of disgusting. I had the president of the union yell in my face after they fired me. Yeah, yell in my face. I called them rotten bastards. I had full rights there. You rotten bastards. Yeah, yelled in my face. Yeah. Piece of shit is what he is. Piece of shit. In that meeting, he even spoke up and said that I had a level 3 grievance. He even spoke up and said I had a level 3 grievance in that fucking meeting. You did me wrong, ANBL. You are not worth. You are not. You had some great people who reached some beautiful corners and did some beautiful things, and I'm glad I was a part of it, let me tell you. Because I got to take part in the safety program. I got to take part in the accelerated leadership development program. I've been coached by one of the absolute best, and I am honored to have had him coach me. And I was a phenomenal employee. What you did to me was wrong, and you don't deserve these tears that you are asking for. You don't deserve them. And you scummy. Excellent question. I appreciate your asking. Somebody was referring to based on somebody's speaking about, somebody's noticing. In confusion, I heard. Somebody even just come in, somebody happened to notice. Somebody wants to know why she does not do this at work, because she allowed it at home. Because I yelled about other things that put them in corners and everything else. And then when the conversation got to go a certain way, other people agreed in a different timing. And because they were past their time, it was supposed to be a year. I was supposed to be able to work. And they want to try to chop it up right now to a technicality. The fact that I started work before the year. And then I jumped to another job that was still slightly before the year. And now I hold that job nearly a year later. They don't like that part. And why right now the immediate feeling of Robert. Interesting. Why would you ask that way? How's this significant to you? Interesting question. Somebody's referred to based on. Somebody wants to call based on. And you, somebody happens to be speaking about based on. Excellent question. I appreciate your asking. It's within my brain. It's what I see. That's where they're fucking. New owns. Why would it come to her sounding like? Somebody happened to refer to. So it would be like when they. Whoa! What's the see back? How do they think that this is going to help them in some which way, shape, or form? They're trying to come at me, right into my breath, as if you are me. That is disgusting, you fucking pig. Get the fuck off me, you goddamn rapist. I don't know what the conversation's supposed to say, and all of a sudden I was supposed to say. That's weird. Listen back. Probably, eh? Just so that. Because if. Huh? Interesting question. Right? Well, because they're saying that's my feeling. And I will say it all on video. I don't give a shit. This too will be posted to YouTube. I'm in. And you own. I've been doing it. One after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. Day after day after day after day. Somebody even started hearing music. Oh, what's this mean? Oh, well, when? What do you mean by when? Then what? Now all of a sudden, because somebody even noticed. Anyway, somebody wanted to call it based on. Somebody wanted to refer to based on. It's a part they wouldn't let go because why? Sake. Go ahead, sake. Oh, somebody could hear other conversation, huh? Quit being so goddamn nosy. Stay on topic. And you... Interesting question. Why might you ask? And you... Pardon me? How are you trying to insinuate that this is? What's that supposed to mean? Somebody said when. Didn't hear this. Did somebody even called it? Somebody called it. Oh, fucking shit. Well, I'm calling for you to hear exactly. Somebody said, and it's come on. Excellent. Let's discuss. Somebody wanted to based on. And where did you think you actually got that one? Oh, just because there was a discussion, huh? Slippery. A and BL. Greg Toner. Yes, slippery, slimy little bugger. Slippery. Or was that Agnew? Oof, was that Jamie? Slippery.